Hello everyone, my name is Ahmed. In today's C# lesson, we're going to talk about methods. Okay, let's begin. Okay guys, let me give you a small introduction of method. A method is a block of code which only runs when it's called. You can pass data known as parameters into a method, and you can also know the methods as functions. Okay, so let me start with an example. Let's just say I want to say hello world. I want to print out hello world onto my screen. But I don't want to do that in my main method. I want to create another method to say hello world for me. How am I going to do that? To do that, I need to come here and create another method like this. So I'm just going to write public. Public, that means it can be accessible from another classes, so I'm just gonna write public. You don't need to worry about it too much for now, at least. Now I'm gonna write public static, and I'm gonna talk about static afterwards, don't worry about it. I'm gonna write public static, then I'm gonna give my method a name, every name I want. So let's just say hello, and open and close parentheses, and open and close curly brackets. Now I want to print out hello world from my hello method right there. But of course I need to write void as well. Why I'm gonna write in void? Because I don't want this hello method to return any value to us, at least for now. So let me just write console right line and say hello world. But if I try to execute this command, is it going to work? Is it going to print out hello world for us? The answer is no, guys. Let me just show you real quick. When I press start, of course I need to write console readline. What's happening? Okay. Then press start again. Then let me just press step over here. Now, when I press step over here, it's going to show us what will the step of this executing command. It's going to show us step by step when executing this command by Microsoft Visual Studio. So it starts here, then our next step is the console readline, then our next step is going to be the end of our code. So what's happening? The code never goes into my hello world method. And why is that? Because we need to call this method. And how am I gonna do that? I'm just gonna come here and write my method's name and put some brackets here and the semicolon. This code right here calls my method. So when I start executing this command again with step over, as you can see, it starts with those curly brackets. Then my next step is going to call my hello method here. Then it's going to here with console right line, and as you can see, it's going to call my hello world here. It's going to execute this command, because when I call this method, my command button executes this method. Then it's going to show us, print out us hello world. Now instead of writing hello world, I can put some values, I can send some values to my method as well. Now how am I gonna do that? I can just say console right line and say my name is, then I'm gonna put some value here, but I want that value from user. So I want to get from that input from user and send that value to my method. How am I gonna do that? I need to first of all create a string value, name, then ask user for their name, enter your name, and assign that name to my name variable, console readline. Now what do I have here? I have a string variable named name, then I assign my name with the input that I'm gonna enter, and I need to send that name string variable to my hello method. How am I gonna do that? I need to write this name to my parentheses between here. But when I wrote that name here, it's going to give me an error. It says there's no argument in this method. So I need to create a string variable in my method so it can take my name variable. So if I come here and write string name again, which you don't write the same name, I can just write full name as well, or any other variable name I want. It doesn't matter, it doesn't necessarily need the same name. So what did I just wrote? I wrote string name. What will be the value of this string name method? It's going to be the value that I'm sending. So if I come here and write plus name here and then execute my command again, it's going to ask for my name. I'm going to say Ahmet, and it's going to write hello world here, and it's going to print out my name is Ahmet right there. But now what I want, again, I want to send my age as well. I want to send two input values. How am I going to do that? First of all, I'm just going to copy this, create int age variable, then I'm going to assign this to age, and of course convert to int because it's an integer. Then enter your age, and again I need to do what? I need to send this age variable to my method. So I'm just going to put a comma here and write my age variable. Then again, what I need to do, I need to create another variable in my method for this age argument to get inputted. So I'm just gonna write comma here as well. Then I'm gonna write int age again. As I told you before, it doesn't need to be necessarily to be the same name. I can just write age here and it's going to work no matter what. So I'm just gonna write int age, and what value does this have? It has the value that my age has here. So I'm just gonna write console write line again. Your age is plus age, and again I'm gonna put a semicolon, then execute my command here. Enter your name Ahmet, enter your age 22. As you can see, hello world, my name is Ahmet, it's going to execute this command, and your age is 22. So what can we do with these methods? I can print out anything I want, and I can send out any variable I want. But now what I want to do, I want to return some values from my hello method to main. So basically what I want to do, I want to get some input from my method and return that variable to my main. So let me just delete this as well. Then let me copy my name here because I want to ask my name. Then I'm just gonna delete this as well. Why? Because I'm not gonna send any values to my hello method. I'm gonna get values from my hello method. So if I route this again and string name, of course. Now how can I return my name variable to my main method? I can just write return keyword and my variable name. So what I want to return here, I want to return my string name variable. But if you want to return something, you need to change this void method, guys. Why? Because this void method means, void keyword means this method is not going to return any values. But what are we going to do now? We are going to send name variable to my main method. So the hello method here is returning some values. What am I going to do now? I'm going to change this void value to my string data type. So if I just come here and copy and paste the string value here, as you can see, my error on return is now vanished. Now I returned my name variable here, I get my input, I return my name variable, and I called my hello method here. But how am I gonna assign this name variable to anything in my main method, any variable in my main method? How am I gonna do that? It's actually so easy. If I just come here and assign my name variable in my method to this hello method call, what it's going to do, it's going to call my hello method, it's going to take the name input, then return that name to this call, guys. So what is going to be the value of this hello? Technically it's going to be the value of this name, and I'm going to assign that name to my name in main method. Actually, let me just write name main so it doesn't get mixed up. My name main. So what this name main has, it has the name value from my hello world, my hello method actually. So what I just need to do, I need to print that out. Console write line, your name is name main. Okay, let's execute the command now. And as you can see, what's happening, it's asking for my name. Why is that? Because I called my method here, then it's asking for my name. I'm just gonna write Ahmet, and then again, as you can see, your name is Ahmet. What happened? It asked for my name here, it assigned that input to name in my hello method, then it returned that name value to my name main value in my string method. Then of course I print that out, name main. And by the way, you don't need to necessarily put any string variable and assign it to our hello world method. What I mean by that, I can just delete this name main variable and copy my hello method call, and of course delete this, and just paste it in my console write line command. So if I just come here and paste that, what will the value I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get return name, this name variable, right? So what will be the value of this hello? It's going to be my name in hello method. So if I execute this command while calling my method in my console write line command, it's not gonna matter if I wrote string name or not. So let me just write Ahmet, and as you can see, your name is Ahmet. I didn't assign a string variable to this hello call, but what did it do? It again called my hello method and returned the variable name value here. And again, it's the same with the sending values to my hello method. So if I just copy this again to my main method, and of course delete this, actually let me delete all of this, call my hello method, and I'm gonna send a name and an age. Then I'm gonna print out that variables, that values in my hello method. So without creating any variables with string or int, I can just put Ahmet in here, and of course my age 22 in here. I don't need to create an int age, then assign 22 and send my age here. You don't need to do that. I can just send my values directly from my hello method call. So what I need to do, I need to get those values into some variables, of course, string name, and let's just write string age. Then I can just print out those comments. Your name is name, and of course console write line, your age is age. And when I try to execute this command, what does it going to do? Of course I need to change this to void, because my hello method now returning no values. It's not going to give an error, but don't do that, it's just bad coding. Now let's just execute this command. And as you can see, when I executed this command, it's just going to take this Ahmet string value and assign it to name value in my hello method. Then it's going to print out my name here, guys. And it's the same with the age. It's going to take this 22 value, assign it to int age in my hello method. Then it's going to print out my age. And with that, we can end this method topic here, at least for now. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in our next C# lessons. Goodbye.